As we take a look outside here on Futurecast tomorrow morning, I hate to chuckle a little bit, but I mean, boy, these are some frigid temperatures, down 10 to 15 degrees, wind chills near 0 degrees. We've even seen out there right now, off to the north and west, inland, some sub-zero wind chills, and I think we might see a few across our area the next couple of mornings. Daytime highs below freezing. We're in the ice box for the next couple of days at least, and what's making it worse is that wind, and it's really going to begin whipping. Here we are into tomorrow. This is Wednesday morning now, where, again, they're all kind of blended together because very similar these next couple of days, as you can see, once again, into the 20s at best Wednesday afternoon. So the wind's picking up out there tonight. Here we are into tomorrow morning. 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. Again, the sustained winds won't be this high, but we get that biting little gust every now and then. It is going to make it feel kind of miserable out there. The winds subside slightly during the overnight period, and then they come roaring right back as we head into the day on Wednesday. Just about the same, 30 to 40 miles per hour. Not looking at the potential for damage, but certainly your mailboxes or your garbage pails, things like that that may have trouble staying upright on blustery days. Yeah, that'll be the main things. But just make sure you are completely bundled up outside, because some of these wind chills, especially the morning hours, could be quite dangerous to your skin. Frostbite, even though there's no moisture around, you can still get it for prolonged skin exposure with temperatures and wind chills like this. So this is the pattern here. We've got a very tight pressure gradient over the northeast, stalled out low up here in Nova Scotia, and then big high pressure building in over the central United States. So that kicks in the wind, and that pattern just stays day in and day out through the end of the week. We then turn our attention, you may have heard some rumblings of potential for a weekend storm. This low that slides out from the Mexican mountains and into Texas, bringing some snow and ice for the Lone Star State, and then moves it across into the Mississippi Valley and the southeast. Two tracks possible at this point. One, bringing that storm in and amplifying that storm right along the coastline, which could, depending on the exact track of this low, maybe even bring some rain mix at the coast, but inland would be tremendously heavy snow. If it came a little bit further south and rode right along that benchmark line, we would be talking snow all the way down to the coastline. But the other scenario is that storm kind of does what that last storm did, the one that came through D.C., and it stays well south and tracks out to sea, harmless. The European model says that is likely to happen. The GFS says quite the opposite. We could have quite the storm and maybe even a blizzard on our hands. I don't throw that out lightly. It's all going to come down to the energy in the atmosphere. The GFS, the one that has the big storm, phases two pieces of energy together, our main storm over Texas and a weaker piece of energy to the north. Not bad by itself, but when these storms come together, you could be talking about that big storm. The Euro, on the other hand, does not have those. You see the X's right there. Does not have those storms coming together, and without the phasing, the storm is weaker and it remains to the south, and that means little to no snow. So much to come on this throughout the week. Stay with us here at ABC6 for all the latest. It's just going to be cold and windy outside of that, and then clearing out regardless of that storm Sunday into Monday.